the channel, and if you're new to the channel, always consider hitting the subscribe button. Guys, this is my updated Salamangreat deck profile. This is actually one of my most viewed videos on the channel when I did the budget variant of this, but this is more of a competitive version for the May 2021 format. I will be playing this tomorrow. Most of my cards here are max rarity except for a few things. Now, don't keep in mind, guys, I do have us on order, but I just wanted to put the deck profile out first and foremost. I am working on maxing this out, as this was the very first deck that I had owned coming into Yu-Gi-Oh! Without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about my choices in the lineup. So for the Salamangreat monsters, we play 2 of the Foxy. Foxy is a good normal summon because it just excavates 3, or you can use its tag out effect to re-special summon it, so it just gives you good body. We play 2 of the Spinny. Spinny is just your generic extension in the deck. What a lot of people forget about the interaction with this is if you, for example, if you have this in your Jaguar, you can pitch the Spinny to go over the window if they don't have any, if they're not playing the Alistair version. So this is a really good way to outwindow. Then it just helps you link climb. One Gazelle. This is an unpopular opinion. This card should never come back to more than 1 because of how powerful it is and what it does. This is the heart and soul of the deck, in my opinion, because it's what gets your plays going a lot of times, and it just keeps you in the game to keep on keeping control. But unpopular opinion, this should never come back to more than 1. And Jaguar, or you know the meme in the shop, the guys will know, I call him Jason Jaguar. This isn't your reliant card anymore, as in the past where if you got called by the grave or DD crowed, this kind of hurt you or killed you from playing. You just play more extension in the deck, but Jaguar just really just gets you there, get your stuff back in your hand, get your plays extended, get you into getting you into Heatley, or get you into Wolf. I only play in this variant. I only play 6 Salamangreat monsters because that's really all I need. Because this deck is just relying on playing first. This is more of a go first build. It's just to put up a good negate board or a good stun board and then kill your opponent next turn. So non-Salamangreat monsters, we play 3 to the Flame Buffalo. We do not play the debug because Gamma. This right here can just get you into cards, or it can just bait. This deck has a really good way of just being able to put 1 card to 2 cards up on the board with keep extending to just get to where you need to be. So that's why we don't play debug in this format. And really, you just want to draw this versus drawing debug, because in reality, you have so many ways to get to your Gazelle at this point, to where it's just not as important to needing the debug to get to it. We play 2 of the Nightmare Corrupt Ibly. Going first, this card is really insane. So you can pitch this off Silent Mining, then bring it back to your opponent's field, and they can only special summon link monsters. And this is a Cyburst, and unless you're playing the mirror, they can't out this, and you just get rid of their 1 normal summon with the rage, and it's just a bad time for them. Then for extensions, we play 3 to Parallel Exceed. Really good card, can get you in there any rank form that you choose that you want to in the deck, or if you open up a just for example a normal summon plus this, it's going second, and you don't have to worry about no board presence, you can just OTK, just use them to make a update jammer. For the 1-ofs, we'll play 1 of the Prohibit Snake. This guy's good because it can not only put a body on the board, if you don't have a way to out the window, so you can just like a normal summon Foxy, make Foxy into Balinks, grab your spell, go into battle phase, and then attack decoration, then pitch this, and then it just compulses the Balinks back up. Or if you're just really just trying to kill, so after you have the Nightmare, when you have the Nightmare Ibly on board, or they put stick like a border or something. I won't say a border, but they stick something that you just want out. You can just pitch this and just get rid of it, and then go into your kill. Then the only hand trap that I play in the main deck is Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. This is really good. It's just really generic. It just hits everything generically. This deck is more of a going first build to just stun the opponent and then give yourself the time shot to kill. Now, I'm telling you, I am working on max rarity. This is the most max rarity I can get with Ash Blossom. I do need 1 more first ed, but outside of that, just good generic hand trap. We play 3 to Silent Mining. This just gets your plays going, just gets your plays started. Plays through disruption. Really, it's one of your best. I believe in this format, this is one of the best cards this is one of the best cards in the format, honestly, because it just gets you what you need. So this searches Ibly, this searches a Prohibit Snake, this searches Gazelle. So just a really great card. You really don't care too much about, in my opinion, draw in this deck. And then Pot of Desires. After you get your board built up, you just play this and just get, or to make the Astra, you just play this to get more disruption. So this is gonna be an unpopular opinion, but I don't play a lot of, I do not play a lot of hand traps because I want to have more defense. So I'm manning 2 Cosmic Cyclone. When you go to locals, you're gonna see a lot of Mystic Mind players, and you really just need a main deck out for that. So I play 2 of them because I don't want to banish both of them off the Desires. But I thought about just playing 1, but you know, playing Desires is just kind of risky, so I just play 2. This is why I don't play other hand traps, because other hand traps don't do nothing to Mystic Mind. They don't do nothing to Schism. So just play something that just gets rid of them going first or going second. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Circle. Okay, unpopular opinion, this needs to come back to 2 or 3. I don't agree with it, Gazelle coming back to more, but Konami, give us more than this. 2, well, the Salamangreat, it is your best extension. If you open it up in hand and they break your board or the Nibiru, you just hold this in hand and you can just keep playing for Nibiru. 1 Call by the Grave, it's just nice to have in your hand. This shuts Eldritch down like really good. So if they put the Eldritch in the grave, you just Call by the Grave to Eldritch it. If they're playing Pure Variants, they'll probably just scoop at that point. Salamangreat Sanctuary, and that's all the spell cards that I play in this deck. Like I said, I don't want to just cloud up on a bunch of hand traps. I just want to see a lot of stuff that can just help me play for disruption, can help me break boards, can help me just out stuff that's hard to out. Then we play, for traps, we play 3 Solemn Strike. This is just Zulich is a thing. The Sky Striker's kind of coming back to Alistair's. I would say this is strong against the Alistair deck as much as the card extra deck is, but this can just help you stall or just help you keep from being killed on a turn. Or if like Zulich, or if they're playing like Zulich, a lot of their first turn plays is going to be like set a couple of back row, then try to go to Dryden. If you can just go to Dryden, or they're going to try to go right into the Borbo, you just make it to where they can't, unless they open, like if you open this and ask 1 second, they don't play. And so then we play 2 Roar, just a Solemn Judgment on legs without having to pay life point cost. 2 Rage. This card is freaking insane because this card right here, if you have a relinked Wolf, plus on top of that you give them the Ibly, they can't do nothing, because you could just, if they try to get to where they can at least try to link off, you just pop their materials and then they probably fold, then you just kill them next turn. And then the last card in the deck is a Gravedigger's Trap Hoe. I do play Rafflesia because Nibiru is a strong card, with it getting a reprint in the Maximum Go. So a lot of people do play Nibiru. It's one of the best side deck cards to main deck cards in this format. So if going first, if you fear hand traps, you just have this, and even going second, you could just put the Rafflesia up and just and guarantee yourself to be able to do what you need to do. All right, going on to the extra deck, we play 3 Balinks, 3 Wolf, and back by popular demand because of the back row being heavy, we play 2 Heat Leo. This is the standard ratio. In the past, I didn't play Heat Leo. I actually cut Heat Leo when I cut 1 Balinks, because you could just put the Balinks back with Jack Jaguar, but at that point I had played 2 Jack Jaguar. Playing 1, you just need to maximize out on these, just to keep your grind. A lot of times just going first to build your board, you'll go for 2 of these before you can get it back in with Jaguar, because having Nightmare Corrupt Ibly, you just need something that just keeps them from playing. 1 Update Jammer, 1 Splash Mage, 1 Transcode Talker. So guys, this is still an OTK package on its own, by itself. So I know that probably there's going to be some people in the comment section, well, what do I do if I can't afford Access Code Talker? Don't sleep on this, because you can just make it with this and then equip it, and it gives you, this is 81 direct if you can get it to the face, because this attacks twice and this attacks, and it's 81. Access Code Talker. So a lot of you guys are probably going to be asking in the comment section, what do I do if I can't afford Access Code Talker? I just want to play this as a budget build, or just play this for friends. You could play the Borlo Dragon. It's not that bad this format because you can steal stuff. You can also play Boral Sword, or you can play Meknak Crusadia Abramax, which probably if we go to less of a trap format, I will actually probably put that in along with Access Code Talker because that card is just nuts and a lot of decks just can't out it going first. But right now it's just like we have a lot of back row and it's just kind of easy to be outed, where in the past it wasn't. So that's just a couple good options that you could do for the Access Code Talker exchange, or you could just play more. Or you could play the Utopia double package is actually very inexpensive, so you could just play it because you have Parallel Exceed. One Baguska, this card is really insane because it just slows decks down. It is a goes in match on legs for every archetype, and it's really strong this format because if you play this against the Invoke Shaddoll or that variant, they don't do nothing. They have to fold. Traptrix Rafflesia, this is just to be sure going second that we do not have to worry about Nibiru. We try to make this before Force Summoned, and after that point, they just got a scoop. And then the last card in the extra deck, we played Dweller. Guys, these are ultis, by the way. Sorry for the lighting. I will be posting these up on my Instagram. So y'all be sure y'all follow my Instagram. I am not posting too much on Twitter anymore, but my Instagram handle is @GunnerRTCG. So y'all please give me a follow on there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the main and the extra. It's 40 cards in the main, 15 in the extra, and then I'll go ahead and give y'all the side deck here real quick. We play 3 land. Okay, so the locals I'm playing at this tomorrow, they don't like good defensive hand traps are not good there because it's a lot of rogue and a lot of new players. So I don't want to main these, but I want to have them just in case. 3 Lancia is the best hand trap outside of Ash this format, honestly, because of the Eldritch variants, just because of Virtual was coming back in. Drytron's a big thing. Free Nibiru just stops combo. 3 Drone Lotbird. I'm gonna tell y'all, I played Prank Kids this weekend. I'm sorry I didn't get the deck profile. This card is just insane against most decks right now as well. So I just put these in the extra deck because if I'm going second, really, if I just need the hand trap, I can actually, like if I'm playing Dragon Link, I can just put Ash out for the Drone Lotbird and put Strike out for that, and then I should be able to kill him by that point, or, you know, vice versa. I just want to have the best non-defensive hand traps without actually maining them, because I just want to see extension and gas versus just being clogged up on hand traps. The Dark Ruler No More for if they establish a board going second. If you get the PK variants or anything like that, it really can put up a nasty board. Just Dark Ruler No More. It kind of sucks because you won't be able to kill that turn, but you can just try to break as much of it as you can. Baguska them, then they don't have follow up for the most part. And the last choice I play is the Evenly Matched. Now this could be anything. This could be Twin Twisters. I was thinking about playing Lightning Storms actually, which I am going to go ahead and flex them. But in my locals, this is not as prevalent as it could be, where Evenly Matched just blows games out. So alrighty guys, this is really my updated Salamangreat deck profile. I will not have this up before locals because I just don't want everybody to know my text for locals. A lot of my locals do support my channel. So yeah, if there's any changes you'd make to the deck, just let me know down in the comment section below. And if you want to see a combo tutorial video on this deck, then okay. If you want to see a combo tutorial video, get this video to 50 likes. If you get this to 50 likes, I'll give you a combo tutorial video. But alright, outside of that guys, y'all stay safe, stay healthy. We're getting into flu season. That's why it's probably hard for me to hear me talk right now. But I'll see you in the next episode.